Hello, my name is Dan Marr, and I'm a director and attorney at Hamlin Kerrigan. Today I'm going to be talking briefly about sales commissions owed to former employees under New Hampshire law. Sales commissions are wages under New Hampshire law and therefore protected under our wage statute, which is enforced by the New Hampshire Department of Labor and also the New Hampshire Superior Court. The statute is actually RSA 275, and employers are obligated in writing to express to the employees the terms of their compensation, including sales commissions. That becomes important because it is not uncommon that a employer will discuss how your commission is calculated, when you get it, and basically the formula for that sales commission. But what they don't consider often is what happens when the employee is fired or the employee resigns. Because you can think of the example of a situation where a salesperson, all the salespeople understand that when you book the order and the company accepts it, that's not when you get paid, it's only when it's been shipped and the customer pays for it. That's the traditional way that a lot of employers will pay on the sales commission. They don't pay you the sales commission until the customer pays. Well, then consider the situation upon which they haven't thought through of the salesperson resigning or quitting before the customer has paid. So the salesperson makes the order, provides it to the employer accepts it, but it maybe is not shipped or even may be shipped, but not paid for by the customer until the salesperson leaves. Now consider the possibility that the employer replaces that salesperson, put somebody else in charge of the territory, and any of the sales that come in there, when the customer pays, they pay that person a commission. In that situation, if there's not a written agreement, the employer might have to pay the commission twice. Because under New Hampshire law, if you don't have a clear policy or it's not in writing, commissions are earned when the sales order is accepted by the employer. It may not be paid until actually when the customer pays. And certainly if the customer has not paid, there will not be any sales commission owed. But this could be months after the employer has terminated the relationship with the salesperson or the salesperson has resigned. So in those circumstances, the employer can be caught off guard and the salesperson himself is entitled to that sales commission. So when you have a sale that's in the pipeline that has actually gone through to being accepted by your employer client or your employer, and then you leave, you may very well be entitled to your commission. And I've seen situations where we've brought those claims with the New Hampshire Department of Labor or the Superior Court, taking me in tens of thousands of dollars. So it's important to understand that law. And because it is a wage, you're entitled to, under the statute, if you show that it's willful and without good cause by the employer, you're entitled to up to double the damages. So if it's a $30,000 commission, it could be up to $60,000 of a commission, and you get your attorney's fees. So the attorney's fees is if you prove your case, you get your attorney's fees. You have to go to Superior Court generally for that part of getting your attorney's fees, but that can be a significant benefit to the employee and a significant detriment to the employer. So employers, you need to understand that if you don't have a clear policy in regards to when the person gets fired or resigns, what happens to the commission, you really want to consider that. Thank you. For more information on this topic, I have written blogs on it, and you can look at that on our website, hamker.com. And also on that same website, we have our radio podcasts that we've done at WFAA 1370 AM and 99.9 FM. But all those podcasts, including ones dealing with employment-related issues, are on that podcast. So you can do that, or you can also call me directly at 603-883-5501. Thank you.